Hey everyone, back for another movie review, and today we're going to be talking about, well, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh my god, this is the 7th movie in the franchise? Anyway, after Paul W.S. Anderson was done sodomizing the corpse of Resident Evil, Sony said, hey, we can reboot it. And this is what we got. Let's talk about Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. The story of this movie is very complex and really simplistic all at the same time. You have a outbreak. You have this corporation Umbrella who is getting the hell out of Raccoon City because they did something and the cops are looking for something somehow, somewhere. Listen, this movie is really impressive. And when I mean impressive, I mean impressively bad. This should be on everyone's worst movie of the year list. The only reason it's not number one is because it's not trying that hard to do anything. But yes, this is a bad movie. When you weren't being shouted for the first 30 minutes every character's name so that the fanboys can say, oh, that's Leon, that's Chris Redfield, that's Claire Redfield, that's Jill Valentine, Wesker, Leon S. Kennedy. That was literally kind of like the first 20 to 30 minutes of this freaking movie. And then on top of it, there is some semblance of a story here, but it never works because they're always just like either yelling people's names, doing something incoherent. We're getting flashbacks from the Redfields from, like, apparently they were in this orphanage when they were younger, which was sponsored by Umbrella, but it also had zombies, and like, this movie's really hard to understand. And it doesn't really have a narrative. What it is trying to smash up two games. It's trying to smash up the first Resident Evil game and the second one. And also there's a really weird scene from Code Veronica in this movie. I was like, why is this here? Like, literally, it could, I mean, I haven't played Code Veronica since the 2000s when it came out on the Dreamcast, but there is literally a scene setting up the Ashfords, who are the main antagonists in Code Veronica in this movie, but you never really set up who Umbrella is. And this movie's so bizarre. And if you're looking for zombie action, you're not going to get it until like about an hour into the movie. Oh my god. Let's get to easily. This is poorly acted. The characters stink. If you like Leon, I don't know who the poor actor who played Leon in this movie. He is awful and he is a complete idiot. There's literally a line of dialogue in the movie where someone asks him. No, they don't even ask him. He just says, oh, I bet you want to hear how I became a police officer. The character looks at him. That's it. End of scene. Oh my god, the action sucks. And, oh my god, I didn't know Claire was like supposed to be the main character, I believe, in this movie. But she's not in it much. Like, we're just randomly jumping around all these characters in an attempt to do fan service, but this is a movie. That's not how fan service works. And easily the most reprehensible part of this movie. This movie looks like shit. I kid you not. This is the darkest movie I've ever seen. And I don't mean dark like, oh my god, that's some dark comedy. I mean like dark, like, I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. It is so shot poorly. I was literally sitting there thinking, I know at least $30 million was spent on this movie. And I've seen Blumhouse movies that are shot for $2 million that look a hell of a lot better than this movie. Oh my god, it is so badly lit. I was watching this in the nighttime, and there were times where I had to like look forward from my seat in an attempt to go, I have no idea what I'm looking at or why. It is poorly shot composition is terrible. Cinematography is awful. It almost feels like no one knew how to light a scene. There are horror movies where they are in the dark, but they specifically knew how to light what you're supposed to be looking at. This is a movie they were almost ashamed to put light on this. That's how bad it is. Oh, this is easily one of the worst movies of the year. Yeah, I'm gonna give Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, and thank fucking God there won't be another one. Oh, by the way, there is an extra credit scene, if you care. I just sat there and I was actually trying to walk out of the theater when it started. And I just giggled. I was like, no, you are not getting a sequel. So yeah, I'm going to give this Resident Evil movie a 1. Yeah, it's one of the worst movies of the year. It's, like I said, it's only not the worst because it didn't try that hard and it had no aspirations to try. I have no idea what anyone thought they were doing with this. Sony just said, it's Resident Evil, slap it on something, let's go. I'm not gonna lie, this makes Paul W.S. Anderson's movie look dignified. Imagine that. So yeah, that's my review of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you see it? Are you going to see it? Please don't. I punish myself so you don't have to. So until next time, bye.